All right, Blake. Now, let me continue with my thought. I think Eli beats the Patriots. Patriots have looked human. They have looked human this season. And their defense is hurting. Their defense is hurting. That is a weak point in the Patriots right now. I think Eli takes full advantage of it.
Let me tell you something about Bill Belichick. There is no better coach in the league right now, maybe even the history of football, that is better than Bill Belichick coming off of a loss. The dude will not lose 2 times in a row. Period. I don't care if he was playing the 72 Dolphins, I would pick the New England Patriots because he does not lose twice. Therefore,
but you got to think, he's still human. And the Giants are playing the best football that the Giants have played in a long time.
Kyle, the Giants barely beat the Dolphins last week.
I don't care. They've been. You said earlier that the Miami Dolphins know how to stay in games. They just don't know how to win. So you were saying that they're good, but they don't know how to win. Well, that's end of story. Because Giants.
I have never been a fan of the Dolphins.
Okay.
At least since I've been alive. I do not like the coach at Miami. I do not believe in the quarterback.
Horrible.
I don't care
Moore,
for
Chad Henne.
I don't believe in the quarterback. Look at the elite teams that consistently go to the playoffs. They all have a good quarterback.
Right.
In this league, you have to build a team around a quarterback.
You got to think about this though, Blake. New England might not even make the playoffs.
When, this year?
Look at their division right now. They may not make the playoffs. Look at the AFC. There's so many 2-loss teams right now. The Patriots, if they lose another one, maybe 2 more, they may not even make the playoffs at 12-4. Come on. It could happen. It could happen.
That's not gonna happen.
All right, you've got Bengals, 2-loss team. You've got Bills, 2-loss team. You got the Steelers, 2-loss team. Baltimore, 2-loss team. Are the New England Patriots 100% better than all of the teams I just mentioned? No, they're not. They are human.
They are human, but they are better than the Bills.
I would agree with that. I was just bringing up a point that
they are better than the Bengals. Them in Pittsburgh. I know Pittsburgh beat New England last week. But those teams can go back and, if they play 10 times, New England might win 5, Pittsburgh might win 5.
Like, you know me, I'm a stat type guy. I love stats, right? Okay. When you look at it on paper, when you look at it squarely on paper, stats-based alone, Bengals are one of the best teams in the National Football League. Their offense is about average. Their defense is the #1 defense in the league right now.
Cincinnati. Let me tell you a little something about Cincinnati. They're a young team. They're still learning how to win. Joe Flacco.
They're not learning how to win. They already know how to win.
Right, but this season's not over. Big Ben gets better towards the end of the season. Phillip Rivers gets better towards the end of the season. Joe Flacco gets better towards the end of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Brady, get him in the playoffs. He's unreal. Aaron Rodgers last week, get him in the playoffs. He's going to win. They had a fight just to get in the playoffs.
Tom Brady right now.
That young team, A.J. Green, Andy Dalton, they haven't had a complete season. They don't know what it takes to win in November. Teams, you remember, win in November.
Do you think Tom Brady...
And my watch says November just started 3 days ago, Kyle.
Time out now. Is Tom Brady not having arguably one of the worst seasons of his career right now? With the picks, the QB rating not off the charts.
Brady is the only guy that you could argue could beat Aaron Rodgers for MVP. Could. He won't, but
he won't. He obviously won't because of the picks.
All right, Kyle, we have got to move on. Okay. And unless you've got a real good point to make, we've just laughed too much on this.
I got Eli. Eli. You got New England?
I've got New England.
Okay.
Green Bay, San Diego. Look, Green Bay had a bye week. They're going to get it done against San Diego. San Diego's going to lose 3 straight.
I don't think they
Which
lose.
I'm gonna
I don't think they
call-
lose. I don't think they lose 3 straight. San Diego gets it back together. Phillip Rivers is coming into the latter half of the season. The guy knows how to win football games after a certain point in the season. You know, Phillip Rivers is going to eventually get it back. You know, it's kind of like the Chris Johnson thing. These guys are too good to just continue to not perform. They're getting paid too much to not perform. And I think the Packers can go undefeated, but I don't think they will. I think at some point they're going to lose. And I'm going to make another thing. I'm going to say it. I think San Diego is going to beat the Packers. It's at San Diego. I think it's going to be electric. You know, you got the champions coming in. I see a lot of offsides penalties. You know, on the Packers. You know, and they are human. So I think San Diego.
Gotta stop picking against Green Bay, because they're going to keep proving
I've only
you
picked
wrong.
up against them once.
Green
And I
Bay
almost got it.
Packers. All right, this is my, even though this is not an upset pick, it's an upset pick for me because I love the Ravens. But Ravens at Pittsburgh, I'm going Pittsburgh. Look, the Pittsburgh Steelers are not going to lose to the Ravens twice. If you look at past history, whoever wins once in the regular season, usually the other team wins the second time. I've liked Pittsburgh, but guess what, Pittsburgh? Baltimore's going to get you to the playoffs.
Still got Baltimore at the Super Bowl.
Yep, and I'm picking Pittsburgh, though, this week.
I got Pittsburgh again. Another thing that I brought up earlier is you know, it's hard to beat 2 teams in a row. You know, or the same team twice in a row. So I've got the Steelers winning this game. Big Ben's playing phenomenal. I think it's going to be one of the best games of the year.
Yeah.
So
okay.
watch it.
Chicago at Philly. I've got Philly. I just like what they're doing. They're on a roll. They're the deadliest in the NFL, so I'm going Philly. Kyle, make it short and sweet.
I got
Philly or Chicago at Philly.
I got Philly. Playing really good. They're on a win streak. I got them making the playoffs. Philly's good.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in once again. This is Blake and Kyle. Anything you want to say, Kyle?
I'll be here next week, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.